everyone, this is Jet from Jet's Car World, and today we're reviewing the 2025 BMW M3. Special thanks to Bob and BMW for making this review possible. So come a little closer. So then, see on the front, here's your headlights. For the 2025 model year, the M3 actually got facelift. More like it actually got two facelifts. One in 2023 where it got a new screen and it changed the interior design. Then this facelift right here, which changes more stuff like the headlights. You can see it right there. And then you can see in the grille right here, this is very big. It's pretty controversial. I've gotten used to it, and to me it looks okay now. And then a free competition, and then you can see down here, you can also get these in carbon fiber, or in the carbon fiber package. Then you can go over here to the side, here's the wheels. There's also other wheels that are available, ones that are even in a similar color, similar design but different color. Then you can see this thing right here, it says M3 competition. And then you can see the mirror. You can also get this in carbon fiber, or you can also get it in body color. And typical BMW M car thing, it looks like two posts connect to the mirror, but no, only one post connects to the mirror. You can actually see some space right here. You can see the door handle, and then the door handle, and then you can see the wheel. And then also you can get different color brakes as well. There's also carbon ceramics available as well. And then you can come over here to the back. Unlike the second facelift of the M4, this car just retains the taillights that was on the first facelift and the model before the first facelift. And then, see this right here, you can also get it in carbon fiber. And then BMW badge, also known as the roundel. Then you can see M3 competition. But something new about the second facelift is the M3 is actually surrounded by this aluminum color, unlike before where this part was just black. And again, thanks to Bob Smith. Then you can see, oh yeah, and then down there, there's the quad exhaust. And then you can see fuel door, and then hopping inside. Then now you can see the infotainment screen. This is BMW's iDrive 8.5 infotainment, which is not the newest version of BMW's iDrive, but it's basically like the newest version just without the Android stuff in it. And it's also different for the M cars as well. And then you can see media, and then navigation. You can see the climate, you can see fan speed, and then you can sync the temperatures, then max AC, and then here's manual climate control. And see there, and then you can see the temperature here. Just adjust it right there. And then you can see the heated seats, and then optional is the ventilated seats. And then same for here, the heated seat, then the ventilated seat. And there's also a heated steering wheel. And then you can see all these apps here. There's even apps like Spotify. And there's even Automate Habits, BMW Messages. And there's also just infotainment apps and then just vehicle apps. And then you can see here, part of the 2025 facelift was these new air vents, which have this little joystick thing instead of the conventional style like the pre-facelift and the first facelift. This is kind of like the X5, X6, and X7 in XM. You can see right here, you just twist them to open and close and then move to adjust the vent. Feels kind of nice. And there's also an ambient light thing right here. And then you can see volume knob, and the front and rear defrosters are just right here and not in the infotainment screen. And then you can see here, there's the carbon fiber. And then you can see wireless phone charger, 2 cup holders. Here's the key for the M3. This is the older style since this is actually an older vehicle. It even has the M colors right here. Even base BMW models with the M Sport package still have the M colors. There's also a USB port and a 12 volt. Then you can see the gear selector. It has the M logo right there, and then the M colors on the side, you can see right there. And then here's the controller if you do not want to touch the screen. And then parking brake, and then there's the M mode button, and then the setup button, and then this is for the exhaust. And then auto hold, and then parking brake. Then you can see in here, it's just the center console armrest, USB-C port right there. Then you can see the glove box. And then you can see a light right there. I don't know if you can see it that well, but right there. And then you can see the visors. These can detach and extend. And then you can see the seats. This M3 logo actually lights up at nighttime, which is really cool. Then you can see this black right here, and then the red all right here. And then you can see a thigh extender. Then also you can also get carbon bucket seats, which are even crazier and sportier than these seats right here. And then you can see the seats. There is no storage pockets. And this is just all plastic. And then you can see right here, here's the air vents. These are actually more conventional, unlike the ones in the front, which are just a little joystick style. And then you also have climate controls here in the back. And then these are just blank buttons because there's also heated rear seats available as well. This one doesn't have it. Then 2 USB-C ports. Then you can see here on the door panel, this is soft touch up here. And then you can see this leather in this red color. Then also leather right here. This is not the softest leather back here. And down here is just hard touch. And there's also an ambient light strip right there, which is pretty cool. Then just the same on this side right here. And then you can see here, there is no armrest in this car, unfortunately, but there is a trunk pass-through, which you kind of can use as an armrest right here, but not that soft. Then you can see right here, here's a grab handle. You can see the lights up here. Now you can see the trunk of the M3. And then come a little bit closer, and then you can see here, here's the trunk. Then some storage right here. Yeah, and then these are releases to fold the rear seats. Then over here is a net that you just gotta lift up like this. And this is the phone number for roadside assistance. And now, on that twice, then you just lift it up, no release. So now, you can see under the hood here, this car makes 523 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque. Of course, those power figures obviously most likely are underrated because BMW underrates their power figures. It actually makes more power than BMW claims. And it's 20 more horsepower than the previous M3, the first facelift and pre-facelift, which only made 503 horsepower. Now, that's only for the all-wheel drive variant, the 20 more horsepower. If you get the rear-wheel drive model competition, it still makes 503 horsepower. And then there's also the base model M3, which is not a competition model and has chrome badges and stuff. And the biggest thing is that it has a 6-speed manual instead of the automatic transmission like in the competition. And then also it makes 473 horsepower. And then, as you probably noticed, this car is either available in rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. And the fuel economy is actually 16 city, 23 highway, and then 18. And 0 to 60 time is around 3 seconds. And this is a 6-cylinder engine. This is the S58 engine. And then I'll put the weight in a text. And then you can see here on the door panel, this is again soft touch. Then this leather right here, this is not that soft, but it is leather. then hard plastic here, and then you can see this door lock thing right here. It's black and plastic, but you can also get galvanic controls, which makes it a lot nicer. And also not just the door locks, it also makes these window controls a lot nicer. And then you can see the air vent right here, same as the other ones in the front seat area. Then headlight controls, and then you can see some storage. And then you can see the steering wheel right here. New for the 2025 second facelift is that an Alcantara steering wheel is now available. Previously, it was only available on the special CS models, which were limited edition. And also, you can see some carbon fiber on the steering wheel. Then you can also see the M colors stitched right here, and also on the seat belts. The M colors right there, just like all the BMW M cars. And then you can see right here, rear view mirror, and then up here, and then this model has no sunroof because it has a carbon fiber roof. You could also get a sunroof on the M3 as well. And now you can see the exhaust. That sounds pretty good. This is also in the M2 setting, which is the sportiest. That sounds pretty good. So then you can see the total price of this car is $92,675. This exterior color is Alpine White, and the interior color is Fiona Red / Black Extended Merino Leather. And again, thanks to Bob Smith BMW for making this review possible. Now heading on to the build and price. Now on the build and price for the M3. So you can see the colors. And there's also day and night mode, which I've not seen before. So anyways, you can see the colors. There's Alpine White, Sao Paulo Yellow, Black Sapphire, Portimao Blue, Toronto Red, Isle of Man Green, Brooklyn Gray, Skyscraper Gray, Aventurin Red, Dravit Gray, Tanzanite Blue 2, Frozen Brilliant White, Frozen Portimao Blue, and Frozen Pure Gray. I'm going to do Sao Paulo Yellow. Let's just quickly look at how it looks in night mode. There you can see the wheels. You can also see day and night mode for the wheels. Anyways, there's this one, then this one, and this one, which I'm going to select. You can see the interior. You can even do day and night mode for the interior. And then you can see here, there is Yas Marina Blue, and it only covers the center armrest and the seats. And then Silverstone, and same thing here, just the seats and the center armrest. Kailami Orange, Black, Fiona Red. This interior color also covers the door panels as well. And then Tartufo, and then Ivory White, and then Fjord Blue, and then Fiona Red. And this is the same as the other red option, just it also covers the lower dashboard and not just the door panel, center armrest, and seats. And then Tartufo, and then Yas Marina Blue, and this one actually covers the door panels and the lower dashboard instead of just the center armrest and seats. and then Silverstone, then Kailami Orange, and then Black, Ivory White, and then Fjord Blue. I'm going to do Yas Marina Blue, to see how this color looks at in night mode. And then you can see here, it even shows day and night mode for the trim. You can see here, aluminum rhombical, fine brushed aluminum, and then carbon fiber. Let's just see how that looks at in night mode. It even shows the ambient lights on. And then you can see the options, driving assistance professional package, carbon package, and then parking assistance package. And then you can see here, Shadowline lights, front ventilated seats. And I'm gonna have to remove all this stuff, which I'm not gonna do. And then carbon bucket seats, and then galvanic controls. It looks a lot nicer than the other controls. And then drive recorder, and Alcantara steering wheel. It's going to make me have to remove the driving assistance professional package, which I'm not going to do. Then carbon exterior package. Then this brake, which is going to make me remove all this stuff, which I'm not going to do. So I'm just going to keep the carbon ceramic brakes. Then you can see the summary. And then you can see 360. You can see night mode. Even shows the license plate lights on. Then you can see the interior. And this does not have the sunroof because of the carbon fiber roof. That's it. Thanks for watching. Like this video, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next review.